Hey everybody. Hello, hello. It's Jennifer at Studio J. Come on in. Happy Thursday. Gonna do some crafting. I'm supposed to be cleaning up. I'm supposed to be cleaning out my basement because I drug all my Christmas stuff out. But this is a nice little break. A much needed break, even though I'm not getting anything done. Come on in. As you pop in, say hey. Let me know you're here. Angie is finishing up. We're at an event today. So let me get y'all pulled up here. And I'll be able to see who's here, who's commenting. Hang on. Hey Melissa. Trying to find the page here. Okay. Hey Amanda. Hi y'all. Okay. Make sure the volume's down. We don't want to hear that echo. Okay. So, hi everybody. So we're going to do, I don't really have like one big project. We are in an event. It's with the Stand Tall Crafting group, and that's Krista's group. You can see Krista down in the comments. She'll pop in once she gets me shared over. Oh, she got me shouted out. There we go. Hey Karen. Hello. So I'm going to show y'all, basically it's the same painting technique, but we're going to make over 2 items like this. I took a picture, I don't know if it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I took a picture of that bell. No, Jen Goods is not getting smaller. I'm not getting much done. I think I'm just moving stuff around. Is anybody else like that? When I try to clean up, all I'm doing is moving stuff around. So it's not getting very far. And it's countdown to meltdown. I'll be having a meltdown about this time tomorrow. So anyway, because we have a big party coming up. So anyway, I took a picture of the bell. I got it with me. Hold on. I took a picture of this bell. Okay. I posted it on my page. I think it was yesterday or last night. But this was a bell. It's plastic. It came from Dollar Tree last year, and I know they have them. They have them every year. These were on the plus aisle because I'm pretty sure they were $3 last year, but they're just plastic. It was gray. They had a red one and they had a gray one. Well, I've also got these bells. Now these are not plastic. These are like metal, but I got them at the thrift store. I got 2 of them, but I was going to show you how I painted this because it looks like it looks old and like chippy looking. So I was going to show you how I did it, and we're going to do that. And all I did, I've had these things. I got them, I don't know where I got them years ago, but I just took some, I thought this made a pretty little thing. I took, you know, the little strips of greenery from Dollar Tree. You know, it's like just sticks of greenery. I just hooked 2 of them together to make a circle, and then I just used floral wire and just stuck some, I just plucked this out of a wreath, I think. But anyway, I made that, stuck that in the bottom so it would have something to nest in. Sit there, and I have 2 of these on my coffee table with the candle thing in the middle, in between them, and it looks really pretty at night. So it's pretty during the day too, but I want to show y'all how I did it to make them look kind of old and chippy, but not like, not crackled. Okay, but we're going to do that, but we're also going to make over this frame from Dollar Tree. And I know I've shown y'all a couple times that canvas that I got from Sheen 2 years ago, of Santa swinging. He's in a little swing. Okay, I've been trying to find it. I can't find it anymore. Got it super cheap. So I took a picture. I just took my phone and took a picture of it. And then I just printed it out on my standard color printer. but I printed it onto some canvas paper that Amanda sent me. Amanda sent me a pack of canvas paper, so I just printed it on here. So I'm gonna cut it out. So we're gonna paint this to look kind of like that bell. It's gonna be white, and it's gonna have like the black, even though this is brassy gold. We're gonna do the black chip marks or the scuff marks on it, and hopefully it'll turn out really pretty. And I'll probably end up selling this. I am getting ready to do. If you saw me on the other night, I was in my basement, and I was showing y'all. I have a ton of Christmas projects that I've done live or samples or whatever. And I think I'm going to do a whatnot auction. I know some people don't like whatnot, but it's just, I hate Facebook auctions. I hate doing them. I hate bidding in them. I hate watching them because I get stressed out with that stupid lag, that delay. And you see people bidding, but the person doing it doesn't see it. And you say, they won, but they never saw it. That crap drives me crazy. It gives me anxiety. So I'm going to do one. And I was saying, I had, if you saw that live I did the other night, I had boxes of stuff. Painted samples, painted projects. I'm going to start everything at $1. I told Greg, I said, you know what? If I got $1 for each one, I mean, some I might get $1 for. It's a lot of pieces, so it would add up. So stay tuned. So I'm going to make this, but I have a big version of this, so I'm good. So I'll probably put this in that auction starting at $1. So if anybody's interested, I will let you know. I love Whatnot. I love the timer. I love the giveaway. You know, instead of doing the Happy Mail, which speaking of, I've got to get Greg to go through our comments from the paint party and pick the Happy Mail winners. I'm just going to have him scroll through and look for the keywords and pick the people. Because he doesn't know any of y'all. So he'll just pick names that he sees saying the word. Okay, let me get this apart. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kim. Hey, Marilyn and John. Oh, let's see. There's Angie. Hey, Sherry. Y'all, Sherry is up after me. She's with Sonshine Designs, and she spells it S-O-N. Sunshine. I tagged her in the description. But we are in an event, so I'm going to start out, like I said, I'm going to do two different things here. I'm doing the same technique, but we're doing two makeovers. So we're going to make over one of these. I think I got these for 50 cents maybe at the thrift store. I got two of them. I'll probably put these in the auction. I don't know. I might keep these. I don't know. I love bells. I love the bells. I have these too. I don't know if you can see these. I've had these. Oh my gosh, I've had these since my son was like a baby. I have a whole bunch of them. They're just bells. But I have like 3 or 4 with snowflakes. I think they're supposed to be ornaments. They have a hole in them at the top. I have a few deer and a few bells. But I want to paint them to look like that too. I just love that white with the chipped. You know what it reminds me of? That, is it called enamel ware? It reminds me of, it's a cookware, I think, or is it dinnerware? I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. It looks like metal, I guess they're enamel plates, but you can see it chipped away a little bit. That's what it reminds me of. I just think it's cool. So anyway, all I'm going to do is I'm going to give these things a coat of white chalk paint. I don't know if it really matters if you use chalk paint or not, but I grabbed it, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, grab some right here. So everything's going to get a coat or two of white chalk paint. So easy. Opening it is not. Hey, Giselle. Okay, I got it. Yuck. I'm going to use a lot of this. Okay. But yeah, we're going to put the Santa picture in this frame. I think it'd be so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and paint that one first. These from Dollar Tree, you know, they have the square ones too, or rectangle. They're so pretty painted up. They don't, I don't know why they chose this color. This is terrible. They should have just made them white or black. But I haven't seen anybody leave them this color. I mean, I see everybody painting them, so they could have just picked a basic color. Yeah, they would be great on a wreath. I know, if you saw that live I did the other night from my basement, I know there's more stuff. Because I have some of the big bells from Michael's, the big plastic bells that I had on my porch. So I do know there's more stuff. And I know I have more doggy stockings. And I can't find my, I'm getting ready to do my doggy, if y'all remember, I do a doggy advent tree. I can't find the little Ready Whip. We have a Ready Whip. I thought I had a couple of them. Ornaments. Because that's on there. So that any day that if we pick that, they get a pup cup. A little bowl of whipped cream. So I know there's more Christmas stuff than what I was showing y'all in the basement. So I know there's more. And that's not a good thing. Can y'all see? I'm just putting a coat of white. Just trying to get in all these little grooves here. But yeah, oh, and I'm also going to do, I thought about this last night. I'm going to plan it like early. And all the ornaments in the countdown to Christmas boxes that I've been doing, all the painted samples that I show, I'm going to do a sale auction type thing and sell those, the ones that are already painted, because they're just my samples. And I thought, you know what, somebody might want them. I don't know. I mean, the fun of it is painting your own. But there might be somebody out there that's like, I don't want to paint one. I'll just take that one that's already done. So I'm going to put them out there because there's some cute samples. Do y'all remember, I still have it. Do y'all remember the dry erase planner that I made with the rectangular frames like this? I have to tell y'all something really funny. Well, okay, so that's something, if I have something that's really big that, you know, would just be too much trouble to ship, you know, I can't really sell it in the auction, or really, I can't sell it to anybody that I need to ship it to because it's just big and awkward. So, speaking of painting these frames, hold on, I got it right here. I want to show y'all. I know some of y'all were here when I painted it, but let me show you. I got to tell you something really funny about this. Okay. I did this in an event. I don't remember what event it was, but y'all remember this? It's those rectangular frames. They were like this, but they're the rectangles. They were that color. And I took and I painted them green, and then I kind of antiqued it with some white paint, and wiped it down so it would stay in the little creases of the design. Hey Jessica, hey Leona, hey Diane, hey Melinda. Oh, I see a bunch of names popping up. Hey Jerry, hey Debbie. Hey everybody. If I missed you, hello. I'll see you on the replay. Okay, so I took it out and it's got this plastic. No, I don't think it had the plastic, did it? Or did it? No, I think I took the plastic on like, what do you call those? Like sheet protectors. I cut them to fit on here. And I took some pretty scrapbook paper. So basically I just framed some scrapbook paper and I cut out I just needed some plastic. You know, sometimes frames come with that plastic. And then I had cut out the days of the week with my vinyl cutter. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there was one extra, so it just says notes. I mean, this could be like a menu board. It could be, I was gonna put my like events and stuff, you know, my schedule each week. But I hung it up in here and I never used it. So, but aren't they pretty? All the different colors and stuff. So I never used it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell it, or I'm going to get rid of it. And we have this page, this local Facebook page. You have to be local because everything is pickup only. You know, you don't ship it. And it's called Bid It to Win It. I think there's a couple of different ones. And it's really nice because it's ladies only. Like, it's a ladies group here in our area that started it. And you should see all the men trying to join. But it's really nice because I stopped selling on Facebook Marketplace because of all the weirdos. But it's really nice because, you know, it's just the ladies in there and they're local. And you can say porch pickup, or if you want to meet at Sam's Club or meet at Target or, you know, whatever in the parking lot, you can do whatever. But everything starts at $1. And you can only bid in $1 increments at a time. So you can't just, if somebody says 1, somebody says 2, you can't say 5. They'll correct it. The admin will go in and adjust it and say, no, you're 3. So, and they're all 24-hour bids. So I put that on there and I was like, you know, it's a dry erase. You know, I just made it in a craft event. I don't ever use it. You could use it for a menu. You could use it for your planner, you know, whatever you want to do. I put it on there. I got one bid in 24 hours. So $1. And then the girl didn't even show up to pick it up, which I was kind of glad because I was like, $1. I couldn't believe it. But, you know, I didn't care. I mean, and they say you can't delete something. If you're not happy with the bid, they said don't put it on there unless you're okay with the fact that it could go for $1. And sure enough, that thing went for, one girl bid on it, $1. I was like, wow. And I commented, I said, you're the winner. Congratulations, you know. I'm going to send you a message or message me and, you know, let me know when you'd like to come by and pick it up. I'll send you my address. She never responded. So I just reached out to the admin and said, look, she didn't respond. I'm just going to delete it. But I haven't put it back on there. I should put it back on there. I couldn't believe that $1. Somebody was going to get it for $1 and she never showed up or anything. Hey, Jenny. Let me see. Hey, Sandra. Hello. Okay. All right. Get this on here. I get to talking and I'll lose track of time. So, probably do a second coat. I just want to get one on here so it can be drying. But these are great. They take the paint really well. And they've got all the little details, you know. So whatever color you decide to put in there, it always turns out really pretty. Okay, we'll put that there. All right, now let's do the bell. I feel like I need something to poke. Let me see if I have a skewer. I know I have a skewer somewhere. Or a skinnier paintbrush. Let me grab a skewer. It'll be easier to hold this. other time, I have a gazillion skewers all over the place. This one will work. Okay, it'll be easier to hold it. Hey, Becca. Hello. It would be great for a teacher, yeah. I just thought it would have been cute for like a menu board or something, you know, people that plan out their meals. All right, so I'm just going to do a coat with this white on here. But like I said, the ones at Dollar Tree, and I think I have some of the Dollar Tree ones in those totes downstairs, but I also had these, so I wanted to paint these. These are a little bit smaller than the Dollar Tree ones. And Dollar Tree and Dollar General has the little, and they're already white or red. But if you wanted to make them look old, that's what I'm trying to do, is just make them look like that kind of chippy white. Not crackled, just kind of chippy. I don't do a lot of the rusty stuff. It's not really my style, but I do like the chippy. You could do these rusty though. That would be fun. I've seen that frame painted in red, like a bright Christmas red, and it's gorgeous. Just packing away all your fall stuff. I've been packing away the fall stuff, and every now and then I'll come across, like I just realized the little rug at my front door is still fall. It's that big fall rug that I found at Costco with the black dog on it, Labrador, and the pumpkins. I always do that. I overlook something that I guess you look at it every day, you forget that it's there. I think I'll probably let one side dry and then paint the other side. I think it'd be better just doing a couple of light coats instead of one big globby one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put my finger in there. So I'm just making over, instead of doing like one big project, I just wanted to try to make over a couple different ones. All right, I'm gonna do this bell. I have, every year I put these, I kind of spread them out around the house. Never fails. The one in the kitchen, somebody will ding it when they're hungry. Let's eat dinner. Ding, ding, ding. But people always pick it up. I think I put one like in a bathroom, like, you know, the little powder room. You'll hear somebody ding, ding, ding. I'm like, what the heck? These will be easy because they're already a dark color. God, you could almost just like, you can tell on this one, I think I had started to dry brush it one time and then I just kind of gave up. Yeah, the red on that frame is so pretty. I mean, but they take the paint really well. Seems like I saw Michelle with Basement Crafting with Michelle. It seems like I heard her saying that she feels like they were made to be chalk painted. Because I saw her painting some one time. I thought she said that. Okay. This first coat is just messy, globby. Not globby, just kind of thrown on there. Isn't that funny though? About that, I mean, $1. Yeah, I put a porch leaner on there one time. One side was, because, you know, my porch leaners, I do them double-sided to, you know, save money. Just flip it around for another season. I don't remember which one I put on there. I think it went for $11. I was like, wow, you got 2 porch leaners for $11. I was like, do you pick? I guess y'all don't like my work. I don't know. It is very humbling. What's bad is when you make something and you sell it, and then like a few years later you see it in Goodwill and you're like, oh wow, $3. Somebody finally donated it. It's pretty bad. Okay. All right, so I got this on here. And the only reason I'm lightening this up, I'm doing my Christmas stuff this year in my living room. I'm doing red and white, mostly red and white. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, Becca. Barn Red. What brand? I have a Barn Red. I don't know who it's by. It's like Apple Barrel or something. It's not a good red. That Tuscan Red is my favorite. And then that I got a new one. It's a Deco Art Red. I just got. It's really pretty. All right, let's see. I'll try to lift this up. I can dry this, but it's metal. It's going to get really hot. That's not too bad. Hey, Chrissy. Hello. Amanda's going grocery shopping. I went, oh my gosh, I have to tell y'all something. I went, so we bought a new tree, a new Christmas tree. I was telling y'all the other night that Greg put it up. Well, he didn't put it, he pulled it out of the box. And he didn't fluff it or anything. He just pulled it out of the box and, you know, plugged it in and everything. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I tried to fluff it, and it was really, and one of the things it says on the box, it was I think it was my Texas House, that brand that they're carrying at Walmart now. It was really expensive, I thought, but it says something about memory wire, I don't know. It's supposed to make it really good, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't get it to fluff very good. I couldn't get them to move where I wanted them to move because they were really stiff, which I think that's supposed to be a good feature that they're, you know, promoting. I got frustrated with it, and I put that sucker back in the box. we took it back yesterday. And all those ornaments I showed y'all on that live that I got at Walmart that day, I took most of them back, not all of them. But I decided I'm just going to do red and white, and I have a ton of red and white already, because I get down there going through the basement, and I'm like, look at all this red and white that I have from a couple of years ago. And I'm sitting there saying, here I am saying I need to simplify. I need to get rid of stuff, stop bringing stuff in. And here I am dragging more stuff in. We have so many Christmas trees in storage. I was like, why am I buying another tree? You know, it was almost $300. So I took it back. The lady at Greg was not happy. Oh my gosh. The lady was like, is something wrong with it? And I said, no, I didn't like the tree. And to be honest with you, I don't need it. I have so many trees already. I just need to use what I have, make it pretty. I have a ton of ornaments. I'm constantly making more ornaments. So it just changed my mind. She's like, hey, that's what we do. I said, tell him that. Greg's standing over there like, he does not want to be here. But I returned it, and I'm just gonna pull one out from storage. I have a snowy one, you know, the flocked tree. And honestly, I don't want a huge tree anymore. I just want one that's easy to decorate. I mean, I have one in storage that's like 7.5 feet. That's still big, but it's one of those slim ones. I'm just gonna go with that. I might put it like in a basket. You know, like a big basket for instead of a tree skirt. I might do that. I don't know. All right, how are we on time? Okay, 3:30. Whew, I didn't even think to look at the time. All right. Okay, so I just got it in white. Let's do the top of this bell. You make lanterns out of glass bottles. Oh, I bet that's pretty, Dawn. I'd love to see that. I love lanterns. Love, love, love them. I have a bunch of them that just random lanterns, and I like to fill them up with like Christmas, like little Christmas ornaments, if I can find small ones, or colorful jingle bells. Put them on the front porch. Then I have that big one. I don't know if you saw that big one I got at Goodwill last year. I think it was only like $5. It's huge. It's out on my front porch. I think this cold snap that we've got might have fixed the spider problem. So I'm hoping I can start messing with my front porch and back porch decorating. Because those spiders, I didn't want to put anything out there because I was afraid I'd find a spider in it. And I didn't want to hang out there because they're big spiders. I think Greg said they were called Jaru spiders or something like that. That's what you have, the 7.5. Yeah, it's just a slim tree. They're easy to decorate. And you don't have to do so much rearranging to find a spot for it. Let's see where I was holding it. Okay, let me get any globs out of here. This would be really pretty in a bright red for that Santa too. And maybe do, like hit the edges with some Rub and Buff, the gold. That'd be pretty too. I might have to print another one. Like I said, this thing will end up in my sale too. I just wanted to see how it looks because I've got a big I got the Santa printed, you know, the canvas pretty big. So, I'll put this under it. Yeah, they are. And I think Greg said somehow they came from Asia, and it's just explosive, reproducing. Awful. And they're huge. Yeah, I was talking about them with my hairdresser, and I said, she said, oh, they're harmless, though. And I said, I don't care. I will hurt myself trying to get away from it. It doesn't have to hurt me. I will hurt myself. I don't want to be around that. Okay, so this is dry. So what I'm going to do, like normally, you know, you would scuff away some of the paint, but this has that ugly brassy gold color under it that I don't want. So I want the black. Here's this is what I'm going for. See how it looks like it's got like scuff marks, like here and here on this bell. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to take black. And I'm going to make it look like I scuffed it up. Now, fingers crossed. I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't really know. This is going to be interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to do it with a brush. Trying to decide, do I want to do it with a brush or... Let me try with this. I might just use one of these sponges. Hey, Sherry. Y'all, Sherry's up after me. Sonshine Designs. Yes, if you have, like, that's a great idea, Nancy. If you have small ornaments, too. Now, it's pretty with big ornaments, too. But if you have, like, small ornaments, if you cluster them in 3 timed together, so it's a cluster of 3, it looks really pretty. I mean, it can take 3 simple ornaments, but I've even seen it done with big ornaments. But, yeah, sometimes you have little ones, and you're like, that's going to get lost in my tree. Cluster them together. It looks so pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is just hit some spots. I don't want to go too crazy. If I go too crazy, it's going to look like a cow, like cow print. I do kind of want to go crazy on this design. It's so pretty. There's hardly any paint on here. I just kind of wiped it off. I dabbed it off on the paper towel. I'm just like barely hitting it. Okay. Y'all see that? I do think it red with the gold would be so pretty. And I kind of want to get around the edges. We're going to put that little Santa in his swing. He's a swinger. Not that kind of swinger. Not that kind. Okay. This one's 339. You know what? I'm gonna while we're at it. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish the Santa frame. So this is I just took a picture of a picture. I bought the Santa canvas from Sheen like 2 years ago, and I can't find him again. I've been searching and I can't find it. So I just took a picture of it with my phone, and then I saved it. I emailed it to myself, and then I opened it up on my computer and just shrunk it down, or enlarged it really, I guess, to about the size, I think. Let me see how much of him fits. Yeah, he'll fit. So I just shrunk it down or enlarged it. I gotta cut it out. Line him up. I can see right, when I hold it up to that ring light, I can see right through to line him up. Okay. I hate to draw on it, but I can't see it from the back. I think. Oh, I know what I could do. I wish I had a piece in the back that was the right size, but it doesn't. All right, I'll hold this up to check it. Sorry, I was just sticking that in his face. Yeah, this will help me cut it down to size better. You know what? I could probably just Mod Podge it onto that and cut around it. That would be smart too. Make sure I leave plenty of room. But he's gonna be cute. Okay, that looks crazy, but it'll be all right. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna draw on the backing. Hey, Tony Lynn McGee. Hello. Welcome in. Y'all, I had so much fun doing that paint party the other night with that Plinko, the Plinko game. I went back and got some more of those gingerbread bows giveaways. That was fun. Okay. All right, so now I know where I need to stay in the lines. Okay, so I cut all this off. Definitely cut some of this off. made it a little bit bigger than the opening. Because I really don't want any of the white edges to show through. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I may not, you know what? I may not even have to Mod Podge it. I could just stick it on here. Of course, it would be nice to have a sealer over him. But I could always go back and do that. I'm just going to pop him in here. Look how cute he is. He just, look at his little face. He's just the cutest Santa. Okay, I'm going to put the back on it. Hold on. It's fun. I love him. So fun. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably put him in the sale. He'll start at $1. I mean, I paid $1.25 for the frame, but still, it should be $1. I've learned that Dollar General, you have to check Dollar General for stuff because they still have things for $1. Cute stuff too. Okay, there we go. Isn't he cute? I do think this would be pretty with red too. It's got a little hanger. It's got a little hanger and a little easel stand. Okay, so there's one. All right, and we're doing the same technique on the bell and the jingle bell. Let me just do a little more white. Haven't decided if I'll keep the bells or put them in there. Hey, Cindy Hall. Hey, Lori. Appreciate those gingerbread bows. I got them at Walmart. Walmart, if you do gingerbread, I was talking to Diane about this morning. They have a huge section of gingerbread ornaments. I mean, so much. I mean, cute stuff. This brush is shedding. I mean, a whole section. And they were really inexpensive too. But I went back, when I took that tree back yesterday, I grabbed a few more for giveaways, and then I grabbed a few for my gingerbread tree too, because I didn't have any. So I'll have some more for next month. I'm probably going to release next month's paint party project next week. Because I kind of want to do it a little earlier. I've been doing them like towards the end of the month lately, but I'd like to go ahead and get it in kind of earlier. So at least by next week. Let me dab this real quick. He looks like your dad. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. All right, we're going to do the same thing on this one with the black. I'm just going to get some black on my sponge and kind of wipe most of it off. And I'm going to hit like this little, any of the raised spots. Definitely want to hit on there. And then like some scuff marks, like, you know, just kind of, just kind of hitting it. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy and have it looking like a cow. I'm not doing cow print. I think that's all. Okay. So just some little scuff marks. And then whatever ribbon you want to do, let's see. I got my little handy dandy ribbon tower here that we made on that live. Let's see. Let's do, I'm just going to do this Dollar Tree red gingham. Just put that on there. And just a simple little bow. You can do greenery on it too, little berries or whatever. But I like, if you've got something, even like a candle pedestal, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, that holds a candle. Just take you some greenery and just kind of wire it into a little circle, like a little wreath. And sit that on top. Let me see if I've got something else in here. Surely I have one. I know I have a bunch downstairs. I'll do that with this one and I'll take a picture. But just, if you've got like it's almost like making a little bed for it, like a little nest. Put that on there. This is that big one that I have. And just kind of lay it on there. It looks so pretty. But it'd be pretty to have them like on your, like if you have greenery, on your mantle or on your staircase. It'd be pretty to have little bows, not bows, bells, like tucked in there, like this. Just little bows, isn't that sweet? Okay. All right, we still have this one. We'll do the same thing. So really, I was just doing one technique. I was just trying to make over a couple of different pieces. Ooh, I did too much. Just paint over it. I messed up. That one almost looked like a perfect little polka dot. I don't want that. Okay. This is like very therapeutic. You just kind of forget what you're doing. Anyway, you can see just a little bit, and I'm going to tie some. I've got a skinny red velvet ribbon because this has a skinny little hole. I think these were meant to be ornaments. I've had these for probably 20-something years. I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Leave it super simple. Okay. Nothing fancy. It's probably going to sit like on a little bookcase. Probably in my living room up on a little shelf or something. But I think this is my favorite. Isn't that cute? But see all the detail in the frame? If you hit that with whatever. I have my rubbing buff up here. What do I got? Sherry is up after me with Sunshine Designs. So I've got like 6 minutes. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do a little bitty bit of gold. See how it looks. Could do it on the bells too. I'm going to end up having this on my face. Can y'all see? It's hard to see it, but it's there. Like when the light hits it, you can kind of see it. I really just want it up here around this stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put any down here. Only up on here. Isn't that pretty? I feel like this back here needs something. Just feels forgotten. Said that. I'm one of those people that I don't know when to stop. Just keep going. There you go. Hi, Debbie from Arkansas. Welcome in. Yes, go to Walmart. You got to see. I took a picture of a couple. There was a little Santa in a gingerbread train. Oh my gosh, he's cute. But it was like $6, I think. But it was kind of small, but it was so pretty. And then there was some bigger ornaments. They were kind of rubbery feeling, but they were big. That looked like cookies. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. I can't show. It's on my phone, but hang on a second. I might be able to. Wait. I might be able to show y'all something here. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. I got like 3 minutes. What am I looking for? Let me see if I can show you a quick picture. Oh shoot. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yes. Let me see. Well, I thought I could pull up the pictures. I sent Diane the pictures this morning, and I can't pull them up now. But anyway, go to Walmart. You can even look on walmart.com. You can probably find them there too. Let's see on my... I guess it didn't save my pictures on here because I did it from my phone. But yeah, if you do, I decided I'm going to do my gingerbread tree in my kitchen. It's a small tree. I mean, I say small. It's about as tall as me. I'm short. Do a gingerbread tree in the kitchen because I do my kitchen in gingerbread. And then I'm going to do, I used to always do a snowman tree in the kitchen. So I have all that snowman stuff, and I have all these little trees. So I'm going to do that one in my movie room in the basement. I call it the movie room. It's just in our basement. Because I'm doing that in winter. It's like snowflakes and winter trees. So I'm going to do the snowman tree down there. And then I'm going to do my tree in my living room, my main tree, red and white. And then I'm doing the doggy advent tree. So I might do that when I sell live, because I'm going to make some of the ornaments for it. Like the pup cup, I can't find my Ready Whip. I had two, I thought, ornaments of that, and I can't find them. I got them at Five Below. I might check there. If not, I'm going to paint one of those, make something that looks like whipped cream. And then I'm going to paint a carrot, because I give my dogs baby carrots as a treat instead of buying treats. They love them, and it's healthier and it's cheaper. So I'm going to paint some carrots. So some days they'll just get a carrot as their Advent gift. I can't buy 25 toys. It's just too much. No, my basement is still, I'm just shuffling stuff around. So it looks like I've done something, but I'm not fooling nobody. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you're new here, thank you for being here. I hope you'll follow my page and come back often. This event runs throughout the day. It's the Stand Tall Crafting group. So if you go and join, the link is in the description. If you watch from there, you can always see who's up next. Every hour there's a different person. Sherry with Sonshine Designs is up now. She's on there now. So y'all go check her out. She's in my description. It's Sonshine Designs. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see y'all later. Bye.